violin is a popular instrument that has been around for centuries. Despite it not being an easy instrument to master, many still play it as they appreciate the nuanced depth of emotion and varied beautiful sounds it can produce. One reason it is such a sensitive instrument is because it has gone through many alterations through the ages, so that now we have a wide variety of the instrument. Yet, there is still more depth to the story, as it is not just the violin itself, but also about people who have dedicated themselves to playing and altering this instrument. So let's adventure back hundreds of years and meet its inventor. The creator of this wonderful instrument was Andrea Amati, who lived in northern Italy from 1505 to 1577. Originally a luthier from the province of Cremona, famous for its musical instrument manufacturing traditions and history, Amati was inspired by earlier instrument creators from the neighbouring province of Brescia. Today, Cremona and Brescia are considered to be the home of the best violin makers in the world. Inspired by the musical culture of his surroundings, Amati created the violin, possibly by studying the engineering of the rebec, resulting in a finer, sweeter sound. Traditionally, wood was the main material that made up the violin body, neck, and tuning pegs. Spruce, willow, and maple. Other parts such as strings, chin rest and tailpiece on the instrument, and the hair on the bow were taken from natural resources such as plants and animals. In modern times, synthetic chemicals are experimented with to improve upon the traditional design. Nowadays there are lots of famous violin players such as David Garrett, a German classical violinist, and Hilary Hahn. Both are well known as professional violinists and tour the world sharing their passion for the violin and its music. Due to amazing musicians and their performances, many people, young and old, want to learn to play this instrument. I read that some who suffer anxiety or depression find either playing or listening to the violin and any other musical instruments comforting. Some scientists say that both playing and listening to music can release dopamine, which is a chemical in your body that generates happy energy. Personally, when I play my violin, I feel satisfied, surrounded by music, and submerged in my vibration bubble. Mastering this instrument is no easy task. It takes determination and self-discipline. The skills you need to master are scales, arpeggios, slurs, sliding your finger up and down a string, harmonics, how to use the bow correctly, playing different styles of music, all requiring both sensitivity and perseverance. As there are many different technical lessons and music styles to learn whilst playing violin, there is also variety in the instruments to choose from. The classical violin remains the most played and well known of all the violins, yet there are many other kinds including but not limited to the modern electric, semi-acoustic, 5-string, computerized and many more. Each is unique because of the intricate variations their makers imagine in their efforts to create the intricate instruments they envision. For instance, when we first compare electric violins to non-electric ones, they seem similar, but on closer inspection we notice differences. Electric violins are heavier and harder to balance than modern ones, and because they are fitted with electric components such as wiring and synthetic materials, they also produce different sound qualities, resulting in a less acoustic sound. In short, the violin is an instrument fashioned with many types of faces and tonal flavours. To wrap up, the violin is a member of a rather large string family who share similar characteristics to the traditional string and wood instrument. The nearest sibling is viola, followed by their cousins cello and double bass. Each is strung and played with a bow. The smaller the instrument, the higher the pitch. When played together, the violin family make harmonious music together. Therefore, the violin really is a special instrument to behold and a beautiful instrument that creates equally beautiful music.